One word to describe litho, it would be quality.
I have to have someone that's really dependable, someone that I totally feel comfortable will just take the project and make it happen.
It's been a great relationship.
They make sure that it's always done perfect.
Say what you do what you say, and prove it. This belief system is what puts LithoFlexo in a category all its own. With literally tens of thousands of printers in America, only a fraction of them are qualified to do the caliber of work you are about to see. I think you're going to agree no one has a history like LithoFlexo in Salt Lake City, Utah. Established in 1967, LithoFlexo continues to be the leader in this highly competitive industry. But the story starts long before that.
I've been president of LithoFlexographics since 1986. My father was a Dutch immigrant that came to the United States in 1957. And he was one of the fortunate ones that was able to come here and had the American dream opportunity to start his own company because of the taxing situation that was going on in Holland. So in 1967, he'd been working for 10 years with a machinery repair company. He decided to start his own company, and we became LithoGraphics. For approximately 10 years after that, we were printing, and we had a company by the name of Deseret Medical that a gentleman by the name of Daryl Ballard gave my father the opportunity to take a look at Tyvek printing, which was really our first introduction into the medical industry. At that point, we were able to make our first investment in a press called a Flexo press, which was at that time in the history of flexography, very new to the industry. So we made the investment into flexography, which was the ability to print on rolls a substrate that was very hard to print on, Tyvek. That material was used in the medical heat seal packaging industry to seal a enclosed catheter in a surgical environment where it be heat sterilized, autoclavable, or ETO, or irradiated. As that grew and grew and grew, we became more involved, instead of just lithographics where we were printing and very good at doing it, DFUs, directions for use in the medical industry, we became more and more involved with the packaging and labeling side of that industry. As we became more and more involved now in the mid-80s into labeling, we bought another machine which was doing the pressure sensitive labels that goes onto the box and the package that the brochure of the other side of the company that we were printing for was supporting. So it was kind of a unique situation. We were the first printer that I know of in Utah to be able to have both the lithographic now and a flexographic support system that printed for those type of industries. Instead of having to go for the purchase agent to two separate vendors, we were now able to supply them with a lithographic and a flexographic piece.
If you're considering doing business with LithoFlexo, nothing will convince and influence you more than a satisfied customer.
I've always wanted to be not a Me Too product. Unfortunately, my father passed away in 1986. So I was one of those stories that you hear where the kid goes, geez, you know, I've got this great opportunity, and I've heard that the next generation is always the one that doesn't realize what it took to get there. And I thought, you know, on my watch, I'm not going to let that happen. At that time, I made a commitment to myself, first of all, and then my mother, to say, you know what, I'm going to take this to the next level.
We care. We care about our customers' needs, and that we have the partnership and the quality and the friendship to help that partnership continue on for years. Most of our customers have been with us for years, and the biggest core value is we care about them.
If you're wondering if LithoFlexo is the right company for your printing needs, just take a look at the wide range of industries they already serve.
Because of my job, and every collateral piece that leaves this building has my name attached to it in one way or another, so I need to make sure that it is a very, very good quality piece. I searched out several printing companies in the surrounding areas as well as in other states just to make sure that I was getting the best quality and the best price, of course. It was actually LithoFlexographic and their philanthropy efforts is where I found them, and it was through the Make-A-Wish Foundation that I met Yolanda Versteege. And she actually became very close to me because she was working on a project with